What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5-Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. Well, everybody, today I want to talk about challenges, and I wanted to talk about really how to approach challenges with a healthy mindset. So, oftentimes when we are confronted with challenges in life, our initial response is either to freeze or run away. The less common response is actually to run towards the challenge, to actually confront the problem and run towards it, right? Most people do not run towards the fire. We tend to run away from the fire or run away from the pain or the problem or perceived pain, because we haven't even experienced pain oftentimes when challenges and problems come our way. And I'm talking about this because I was talking to a good friend. We were talking about business and we were just talking about building. And one of the things that happens is when we encounter a problem in life, we actually don't see the problem as an opportunity to grow. We don't see the problem actually as a gift to actually better us as a person, better our ability to problem solve, and better our creative solutions to overcome things. Right? We see the problem as, oh no, this is going to be painful, or I just don't know how to do it. We don't have enough money to deal with this problem. And these things like, oh, we just don't have enough time. We don't have enough money. And it's instead of just being like, man, let's just avoid this, not talk about it because it's pointless, which is what happens with a lot of things. Not a lot of things, but a lot of problems. Instead of doing that, the better way to do this is rise to meet the occasion, rise to meet the challenge, rise up and face the challenge head on to create and build a solution that otherwise you will not produce without having the hardship. There's something about hardship that produces growth and creativity in us. And an example of this is, really early on in business, my partner and I had no money. And we were thinking, what are we going to start? We don't have any money. We don't have investment. We don't have any investors. We don't even know how to play that game of even raising money. Plus, we haven't even invented anything for anybody to raise it, like for anybody to invest in to raise money. We haven't invented anything. And so it's like, how are we going to start? Oh, this is how we're going to generate cash flow. Let's find an easy point of entry. And yes, the market may be flooded, but we can generate cash flow. Then we can grow and change from there. And see, the challenge produced a radically different outcome in our lives. And honestly speaking, a better outcome, I think, than just getting money to solve a problem. Because once you're reliant on money to solve a problem, or even if you're reliant on a person in your life that will help you solve problems, you're stuck with them until you break that codependent thinking and that codependent pattern in your life. So if you are somebody who avoids problems and you got friends who solve problems, you're stuck with them until you become independent to solve your own problems and rise to the occasion. And I also think too, with the challenges are really gifts and opportunities. Problems are really gifts and opportunities. They're not negative as most people think, because see, we associate negativity with pain. But pain isn't negative. Working out and going through pain to get in shape and be healthy, there's nothing negative about that. I may not like it, but what I don't like doesn't mean negative either. And we just have very poor definitions of negative and positive. And challenges and problems, we normally consider them negative because they're associated with pain. Versus challenges are an opportunity to create something much greater in your life than you would have ever thought possible before. And if you've ever had kids, I've had a lot of parents tell me this. If you've ever had kids, that's how it works, because kids are very challenging. But if you look back on your life, raising kids, doing the hard thing, doing the challenging thing is something that most parents are very proud of. It's the same thing in business. It's the same thing in life. And so when you've got a problem, you don't have enough time, you don't know how to be more efficient. Well, guess what? That's the challenge and the opportunity to be more efficient with your time. So now you can increase your production or your leverage, or to do what you need to do. It's the same thing without having money. Cool. You don't have money. That's awesome. If you don't have money, you're going to become a highly resourceful person. If you choose to confront the problem, you're going to become a highly creative and resourceful person to overcome the problem. And see, here's the thing is education doesn't prepare you for any of this. Education just gives you a foundation of reading, writing, and research and math. And those four things actually just give you a foundation for how to learn. And then you got to learn how to navigate life, because education doesn't prepare you for any of this. And so if you're confronted with problems, Spend some time and face them. Look them in the eyeballs, look the problems, confront them, and then sit there and come up with ways for how to overcome. And it may not be immediate. You may have to wrestle with this for a couple days, but I promise you it will be worth it. Anyways, guys, I'm out of time, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.